about getting into trouble with him. Since that's the case, Kanishi agrees to go with Primula, and she invites him to join her in her carriage so they can go meet her father. On the way, Primula shows Kanishi some replicas of the clothespins she had made. While the wooden part was simple enough for her craftsman to replicate, the metal clamp proved too intricate for them to recreate. Kanishi understands why they struggled, since even he doesn't fully know how the springs are made, he just knows it's a complex process. Eventually, they arrive at Primula's home, and Kanishi is stunned by its enormous size. However, Primula casually mentions that, compared to the homes of other nobles in the area, hers is actually quite modest. They head inside, and Kanishi is introduced to Primula's father, Mallow. They both greet each other, and Mallow invites Kanishi to have a seat so they can begin their discussion. Once Kanishi is settled in, he shows Mallow some of the jewelry he has, and Mallow is just as impressed as Primula was. On top of that, Primula tells him that Kanishi possesses an item box, and Mallow finds this interesting because he also has one. His item box is what allowed him to build his trading company to this level in the first place, so if it's used properly, he thinks Kanishi could become quite successful. Although right now, Kanishi is just using it to store his supplies. The reason Mallow wanted to meet with Kanishi is to discuss the possibility of making Kanishi the official supplier for the Mallow company. Kanishi had anticipated a proposal like this and assumes Mallow's plan is to market the goods in a way that will maximize profits. However, Kanishi wonders why. If that's the goal, Mallow didn't just continue buying items from his shop at a low price and reselling them later. While Mallow could have done that, he explains it would be a dishonest business move, and if Kanishi ever discovered they were reselling his goods without permission, it would certainly upset him. Additionally, approaching Kanishi directly gives Mallow a strategic advantage over his competitors, who would likely try to strike a similar deal with him in the future. With that being said, Mallow would like to begin their partnership negotiations and offers to pay Kanishi 50% of the retail price for his goods. Kanishi could push for a better deal, but he's honestly okay with this since he's already making a ridiculous amount of profit from his online store. So, he accepts Mallow's offer and the two shake hands on it. He officially signs the supply contract, and the first few items he supplies Mallow with earn him over 1,000,000 yen worth of coins. However, when Primula sees all the beautiful jewels Kanishi has in stock, she falls in love with them and asks her father if she can just buy these ones from Kanishi for herself. Mallow sees no problem with that, so Primula offers